Okay, here's something else I wanted to throw out there. When you're playing this position chord, you know, if you're playing an A chord like this, you can move that up the neck. You have A, B flat, B, C, and so forth. Where this fifth string's your root. You know, you might call it a power chord. It's a type of bar chord here. Playing that form. When you're playing that, a cool thing that you can do, and this is not something that I made up, or you know, this is all over different videos on the internet, but it's something I wanted to just point out. That's a really cool thing to work on and practice if you don't know how to do this. And that is, as you play these chords, let's say we'll play a C here. What you want to do is take this finger, and then you're going to go on the fifth string and slide up 2 frets. You're going to go, and then hit this again with this finger. It sounds like this. So this finger is playing the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. It's holding them down. When you're done, this finger, your index finger, will replace that and play those. So basically you're just changing the bass note. You're moving the bass note from the C down here, you're moving it up to an E. So this is like, they call this an inversion of this chord. And what's cool about that is once you do that, now when you're right at this position, you can start to play those Hendrix type sounding things, and that's where this kind of comes from. As you slide up there, so that opens up a lot of different things for you. So if you're playing a C, right, you invert it. What you're really doing is, if you put your pinky down here, well, guess what? That's C. And now you're playing, that looks a lot like this G down here, doesn't it? Like this G form. So now that's what you're doing. You're playing a G. And so you can hammer on, you can hold this down, hammer on this. Isn't that nice that sounds? Instead of just playing, you know, your open C, you can come up here and play this form of it. So you're actually playing a G form in the open chords, a G form, but up here in the C. So anyway, again, we'll start like this. Getting this nice and smooth and crisp sounding. It's going to give you that real nice old R&B sound to those chords. Instead of just sitting on the C chord here and strumming away, it gives you some movement. It throws in some interest to the ear. You don't want to overdo it, of course, but it definitely gives you some more options. And it leads back to you playing a C here. You can go all the way up to this C. This would be your bar chord form. Instead of just, you know, playing these strumming, you can play this form. So you want to be able to know where those different shapes are and throw those chords in there. So that's this cool inversion. And that's something that you'll hear in, like I said, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix type sounds. He got it from old R&B that he used to play with, and then people like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now, currently, like somebody like John Mayer, he'll play his Strat, and he'll play those kind of things all the time. Nice and smooth and clean sounding. So hope that helps. See ya.